The last time I drove through Denmark felt different from every other road trip I've ever had. Not because something dramatic happened, actually, almost nothing happened. And maybe that's exactly why I still remember it. I started driving early in the morning while it was still dark outside. The roads were almost empty. Just me, cold air, and streetlights reflecting on wet asphalt. There's something strange about driving long distances alone. After a few hours, your brain changes. You stop thinking normally. Memories start appearing out of nowhere. Old conversations replay in your head. You start noticing small things you'd usually ignore. At one point, I left the highway and started driving through smaller roads near the countryside. Everything looked unbelievably clean and quiet. Small houses, open fields, wind turbines slowly turning in the distance. It honestly felt like time moved slower there. I remember stopping at a tiny gas station somewhere outside a small town. No music, no people talking, just the sound of coffee machines and the wind outside. The cashier looked half asleep. He scanned my drink, looked at my license plate, and asked, "Long drive?" I nodded. Then he casually said, "Be careful on the roads today. People drive strange when the fog comes in." At the time, I didn't think much about it, but about an hour later, the weather changed completely. Fog started covering the road so heavily I could barely see more than 20 meters ahead. The world suddenly became silent. No other cars, no lights, nothing. Just white fog and the sound of tires on wet pavement, and for some reason, I kept driving slower and slower, even though there was nobody around, like my body was warning me about something before my brain understood it. Then I saw a figure standing near the side of the road, an older man, completely still, no car nearby, no bicycle, nothing. Just standing there, looking toward the road. I remember slowing down, thinking maybe he needed help, but as I got closer, I realized something felt wrong. He wasn't looking at the cars, he was looking directly at me, and the strangest part, as I passed him, he slowly smiled and nodded like he recognized me somehow. I kept driving for another 20 minutes before stopping at a rest area, because honestly, the whole thing made me uncomfortable. And that's when I noticed mud on the side of my car. Not unusual, except for one thing, there was a handprint in it, a full handprint, right below the passenger window, like somebody had touched the car while it was moving. I just stood there staring at it for maybe a full minute. Then I got back inside, locked the doors, and drove the rest of the trip without stopping again. Even now, when I drive alone for too long, especially in foggy weather, I sometimes think about that road in Denmark, and I still wonder who that man was smiling at, me or somebody sitting beside me.